Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be looking at some problems from the 2020 Math Counts State Sprint Round. And we're going to be looking at problems that involve equations. Let's get started. First of all, we have problem 3. The problem reads, if a baseball plus an airplane is equal to 14, and a baseball minus an airplane is equal to 4, what is the value of the airplane? Alright, let me take a screen snip here so you can see my work. All right, let's full screen that and zoom in. All right, so we have these two equations here. And when you're given an equation problem like this, try to find a way to manipulate the equations or add the two equations or subtract the two equations if you want to find a certain value instead of just guessing and checking values. So in this case, let's try subtracting this equation from this equation. So we have baseball, which I'm going to just denote as B, plus airplane, which I'm just going to denote as A, equal to 14, and we have baseball minus airplane is equal to 4. So let's try subtracting these two equations. So when we subtract, we get A minus negative A, and this is going to be equal to 14 minus 4. So A minus negative A is equal to A plus A. So that's 2A. So we have 2A equals 14 minus 4, which is 10. So we know that A equals 5. And thus, 5 is our answer. All right, let's look at another problem. We can check our answer at the end of the second problem. All right, here's our second problem. The problem reads, if A, B, C, D, E, F, and G satisfy the equation shown, what is the value of the absolute difference between A plus G and A minus G? And we're given these equations here. All right, let me take a full screen snip and zoom in. All right, so first of all, it's asking us what is the value of the absolute difference between A plus G and A minus G. So first of all, let's try to figure out what this absolute difference actually is. So we have A plus G and we have A minus G. And the absolute difference of this is going to be A plus G minus A minus G. And we're going to take the absolute value of this. So let's simplify this a bit. We have the absolute value of A plus G minus A. We're going to be distributing the negative sign here, plus G. And this is equal to absolute value of 2G, because the a's cancel out. All right, so we know what we're looking for here. Let me erase some of this work so that we have a little bit more space to work with. All right, so we're looking for the absolute value of 2G. Let's keep that in mind. Here's something interesting that I notice in these equations here. In our last two, we have F plus G equals 10, and A plus F plus G is equal to 11. And we can actually take the F plus G equals 10 and substitute it in this equation. So we have A plus F plus G equals 11, and F plus G is 10. So essentially this part is equal to 10, and 11 minus 10 is equal to A. So A is equal to 1. All right, let's write that over here. A equals 1. And I'm going to erase my work over here. All right, let's take a look at some of the other equations. Now we can look at these two right here. We have E plus F plus G is 13, and F plus G is 10. Similarly, we can substitute the F plus G for 10. So we're going to have E plus 10 equals 13. Thus, E equals 3. Let's write that over here. All right, let me erase my work again. And let's erase this. All right, now let's take a look at these two equations. We have A plus B plus C is 5, and B plus C plus D is 7. We already know what A is, so let's substitute that in the first one. We have 1 plus B plus C equals 5. And in the second one, we have B plus C plus D equals 7. Okay, let's isolate the B plus C in this equation. We can subtract 1 from both sides to get B plus C is 4, And if we take this equation and subtract it from this equation, we will get d equals 3. All right, let's take a note of that here. And if you don't understand why this is, try substituting this b plus c here for this b plus c, and then you'll get d equals 3. All right, let me erase this work. And let's see if we can find any other variables values. All right, let's take a look at this one now. We have d plus e plus f is equal to 11. The thing is that we know both d and e, so we can figure out f pretty easily. We have d is 3, we have e is 3, and we don't know f. And this sum is equal to 11. So when we subtract 6 from both sides, we get f is equal to 5. Let's take a note of that here. There we go. All right, and let me erase this. Now let's look at this equation. We have e plus f plus g is equal to 13. We want absolute value of 2g, so if we substitute e plus f for this equation, we'll get 3 plus 5 plus g equals 13. When we subtract 8 from both sides, we get g is equal to 5. And since we're looking for the absolute value of 2g, we know that 2g is equal to 10, and the absolute value of 10 is 10. Thus, our final answer is going to be 10. Now let's take a look at the answer key to see if we got these right. There we go. All right, problem 3 is 5. That's correct. And problem 13 is 10. That's also correct. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe and comment. Have a nice day.